I figured that right now is as good a time as any to take a quick break and introduce who I am and who I am to be sharing with others how introverts can succeed in sales. So I am, like I shared previously, an introverted person, but I'm also on the autism spectrum. And right, a lot of people think that these two things, especially in combination, is a death blow, right? You're going to be some weirdo. But I think of these things as sort of my superpowers. There's a lot that I'm able to do and do really freaking well because I understand where I can outperform others, where I can go above and beyond, where I can create superhuman levels of productivity. And that's where I've been able to really find success. And that's where I've been able to kind of test ideas, experiment, and build and find a solution that's worked for me. So when I first got it started with trying to get more involved with building a brand and with influencing others and with networking, a lot of the things that we described here in this course were terrifying to me. I was weird, right? I was quiet, and I just wanted to pretend it all didn't exist. But that's not the world we live in. If you're out in this world, you have to sell in some form or another. So we shared, even if you're not selling products or services, you have to convince others to believe in you, to buy into some of your ideas, to be a part of society. I had to sell myself to my wife so that she would marry me. I had to sell myself to bankers so that it would give me loans for my house and for my business. And it goes on and on, right? I had to sell myself to hiring managers to get jobs throughout my career. You can't pretend this doesn't exist. So I've gone through the entire spectrum of the journey, and I'm now at a point where I feel like there's enough here that I can share that I wish someone had shared with me, but I couldn't find previously. So I kind of went through the school of hard knocks. So I am someone who started the career as an accountant, and I thought I could just keep my head down and things would take care of themselves. But quickly, as I found I was falling behind, especially in my peer group. I wasn't convincing others that I was good at what I was doing. I wasn't asking questions. I wasn't standing up for myself. But over time, I found that there's a good way for introverts to step into the picture and take control and to actually start winning. And that's what we just shared previously in this course. So I'm now at the point where I've spent 10 years of my career in accounting and finance, and I've now transitioned to buying a small business, which I'll run. I've started another business. So every day, basically, I'm selling something to someone, or I'm selling my ideas to my team, to my employees, to my managers. And of course, I sell products and services to individuals, other businesses, and I have to convince other people to help share the story that I'm trying to put out into the world. So it's something that, honestly, when I first got it started, I thought would really suck, but I found it's pretty fun, it's enjoyable. And when you do it right and you take the experience in your own hands, you can sell every day and get pretty darn good at it and see some results. So that's kind of my story of how I got started in selling and kind of how I've gotten to where I'm at today. I'm sure a lot of you feel similar and probably have a similar story and background to why you're here, perhaps. Maybe you're struggling, or maybe you're better than me, or you're getting started early. So either way, that's a great thing. But I'm going to be able to share different stories from my experience throughout this course to really accentuate points and to share some unique ideas that have worked for me. And then I can show you some examples as well. So I think this was a good time to share a bit about myself. I'm Benjamin Wann, and I have gotten pretty darn good at sales.